Going on, Jerome's. So it's been a whirlwind of emotions with Kirk Jerome, Ezekiel Cousins, unfortunately going out for the season with a torn Achilles against the scrambled Green Bay Packers. And Kirk Cousins had been playing at an MVP adjacent level, had really been cooking a major part of the Vikings turnaround, and just sucked. It just sucked. And also, yeah, just the way that he was still supporting his team, asking, cheering on the offense, asking if the team won, and all that stuff just shows, what kind of teammate, what kind of guy Kirk Cousins is, as well as him doing charity and fan events, even with the injury. It's impressive, man. But now the question is, what the hell is going to happen with the Vikings quarterback room going into the future? Now, I understand this season, 1 week at a time. Josh Dobbs, a passionate, love the story. Jaren Hall, the Mormon missile, and sort of whatever happens this year. But Kirk Cousins was on the phone with the Friday Football Feast, K-fan, Paul Allen, 9 to noon. And he was asked point blank what he sees as his future with the Vikings. And Kirk said, quote, "My desire is to be a Viking, retire a Viking, and finish my career here," end quote. And Kirk being out of contract does certainly complicate things. And he fed the local media jackals at TCO. He's out of the purple cast. A lot of people read that as, oh, he's taking off the purple cast. He's leaving. He's going to sign with the frickin' Falcons or the Niners or whoever. Although, I still don't believe Brock Purdy, man. I just really don't. But, Kirk said a couple things and some choice quotes here from Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who's not Carl Gersschmidt. Quote, Cousins said he Googled the 5 stages of grief that night of the injury. Let's see, the 5 stages of grief are anger, resentment, bargaining, acceptance, happiness? I don't know, man. A text from the Vikings team psychologist set him on a better path. When you face adversity like this, you'll look back down the road, and many times you're better because of it, not in spite of it. And Kirk, he's going to be 36 in August, but what he's got going on for him is that, medical technology is amazing, as well as he was playing some damn good football over these last 2 seasons. Cousins, I'm still mad, I'm still disappointed, but then you go right back to all the things I can't change it, got to move forward. That's what we sign up for when we step between the white lines. I'm fortunate to have come this far and not have a surgery in football. You're also very grateful too. I just believe there's more of the story up ahead. That's what I really believe in the core of my being. I don't know what that will be. As I was being carted off, looking back on the field, you have a lot of thoughts going through your head. One of them was, is this the last time I play football? And now a couple of weeks removed, I say, no, it's not going to be. I'm excited to write the next chapter. And, props to Kirk being really involved with the quarterback room, whether it be Jaren Hall, whether it be Josh Dobbs moving forward. Dobbs has said that he's already reached out to Kirk, and I think that Kirk is going to be a fantastic teammate, a fantastic resource in that quarterback room, basically an extra coach in that room, and he's fully in all in with this team, and he said he's very proud of this team and what they've accomplished. 5 straight wins, 2 wins in a row without him under center, and even though, it hurts, but that just proves what kind of a guy and what kind of a teammate Kirk Cousins is. But with Kirk, I mean, now it complicates things in terms of the contracts coming up, because, I mean, the going rate for higher end starting, well, not even higher end starting quarterbacks in the National Football League is $40 million per year. And Kirk Cousins, you notice that all the narratives of Kirk's contract is bankrupting the team. Kirk was like the 17th highest paid quarterback in the league, or 14th, something like that, making 35. Now, could he come back at a discount because he knows that the Vikings have to take care of JJ? He knows that they have to take care of Darrisaw, and also they should and could take care of Danielle Hunter. Could it be that spot where, coming back from injury, as well as a year of advanced age, as well as the team playing well without him, it's just like, okay, I'll come back for 2 years, $60 million with $40 million guaranteed, something like that. But also complicating things is the void years added to Kirk's deal. So currently, Kirk has 4 void years added to the back end of his contract, and the Vikings cannot franchise tag him. And also, if he is not a member of this team, if he doesn't sign an extension, $28.5 million, all 4 of those void years come due in 2024. So that could complicate things if the Vikings do resign Dobbs, as well as potentially working out deals for Darrisaw and JJ and Danielle, so everyone involved. But the question is, basically, I don't see a world where Cousins and Dobbs are both back, because I think Josh Dobbs is playing himself into some pretty decent money, whether it's here or somewhere else. And I think ultimately it will come down to a decision between Cousins and Dobbs. And I mean, 2 weeks ago, before the Passionauts started taking off, I said that Kirk Cousins was a damn big favorite to resign here with the Vikings. But right now, I don't really know. And, the rest of the season will dictate it, because if Josh Dobbs proves that he's a competent high-end starter in this Kevin O'Connell system with the weapons and offensive line around him, it's going to be hard to not roll with him. Even though the Vikings in 2017, I mean, Case Keenum did amazing things, but was that sustainable? And the Vikings decided not to extend him long-term. They actually signed Kirk Cousins in free agency, 3 years, $84 million, fully guaranteed, and he went from there. But Cousins and Dobbs are both free agents. Now, Cousins can't be franchise tag. Josh Dobbs can. That's a callback. I just bit my tongue in the same spot again. I did that in an earlier video too, and I talked about it. Anyways, but Dobbs can be franchise tag. Now, the franchise tag this year was $32 million. So I don't know. Like, do you extend Dobbs long term? Do you tag him and see if 2023 was a flash in the pan or not? Don't know. Jaren Hall is going to be here, second year of his 4-year rookie deal. Nick Mullins is actually under contract. Jaren Hall and Nick Mullins are the only 2 quarterbacks under contract, and the Sean Mannion's whatever. Whatever, man. But also the quarterback contracts, the going rates. I mean, if Dobbs plays well and if the Vikings do some damage in the playoffs, like, does he get $40 million a year? I mean, it's not the most insane proposition out there. I mean, he is only going to be 29 in January, and yeah, he's been a journeyman backup, but he hit the right situation with the Vikes, and maybe he can parlay this into a big time payday. And respect, you do love to see that. And also, I wouldn't rule out the Vikings taking a quarterback in the draft, even if they do bring back Kirk, even if they do bring back Josh Dobbs. And even though, I mean, this list is still very early, and Shadur Sanders says that he's returning, we'll see. We'll see. Quinn Ewers says he's returning too. We'll see. But either way, I mean, some names are coming off the board, but I mean, this is still going to be one of the deeper quarterback classes in NFL history. So it could be a spot where, I mean, you do re-sign Cousins or you do re-sign Dobbs. Hall is here, and you still draft a quarterback TBD. I mean, there's lots of options for what the Vikings are going to do at quarterback, and frankly, they're all good as of right now. So, I mean, take solace that even though we don't know what's going to happen, I mean, there's going to be good options on the table for the Vikings moving forward. But your thoughts are thoughts. Kirk Cousins says that he wants to retire a Viking. Who's going to be the Vikings QB in 2024? Who the hell knows? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.